All right, so water line showed up. Well, I went and got it. So it's HDPE. It's a heavy wall designed to be buried underground. Very, very heavy duty, and it's weldable. And so from spool to spool, you'll weld it, and we'll show you how that's done. You weld it together so it's a continuous pipe. This is pipe thread fitting on the end, so you weld this on wherever your ends are, or wherever you want to add a hydrant, you weld this on, weld it on, and put your pipe thread T in the middle, and then shoot off to your hydrant. So there's a power pole. The power company can come put a transformer up there and a meter, and we'll put the well right here. And then from here, we're just going to kind of go straight west, east, slightly north, northeast, and just kind of go to where the corn kind of dips down into that grassy spot. We're gonna go from here straight into that, and then straight across from there towards that big tree. Just shoot straight across the soybean field till we hit a fence. And when we hit the fence, then we'll dig a hole for the winter waterer and clear off some topsoil, haul in some sand, pour a concrete pad around the waterer, and that's where winter water will be. And then the hydrant will have a hydrant standing up somewhere either in the bean field or between the bean and the hay field. And so then you've got a 30, roughly 330s, and then a 40-acre pasture. So that should cover the next 10 years of pasturing. And then after that, we got that 30, and then we can trench water under the road for that 80 and get that 80 cut up into pastures someday. And yeah, a lot of work to do. Backhoe shows up tomorrow morning. And so today I just want to get the pipe stretched out, let it sit in the sun for a couple days to get that memory out of it, and so it can just kind of flatten out. I got to get bales off the field yet too. So that's this week's project, is water. All right, so I made it here. I just gotta pull the top debris off, and then I'll pull the topsoil. Anything that's dark, I'll pull off and put in a little pile. And then virgin sand, I can lay concrete on virgin sand, and then dig a sump for the water fountain, and then maybe have to travel inside the pasture and do the same on the other side of the fence, and basically create like a 20 by 20 concrete pad with the waterer in the middle, so when the cows come up to drink, they don't make mud holes, you know. And so that's the plan. So the waterer is about 8 feet tall. It's got just a hollow pipe that goes in the ground, so geothermal comes up to the bottom of it, and all the plumbing is down below grade. And then up top, you just got a couple water balls, you know. So my center line is about here, roughly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere there. So here's about center. And I'll dig that down to that 8 feet, and then shall stay at 8 feet for a little bit. And as I come out here, I'll start to shallow up, and then we'll just connect to that trench over there. And then I'll get a hand rake. I'll get a truckload of sand. They can just drop the sand here. I'll get the hand rake and the vibro, and I'll smooth this out, vibro it, and then the 4430 and the loader, and dump some sand in, and then pull that around and vibro that. And so I might just do it by hand. I might just have them put the dump truck, if they just dump here next to the fence, I just shovel by hand. It's only 3 or 4 yards that would come to this side, or a couple yards, whatever. But whatever, we'll figure it out. And so, yeah. Let's dig, let's get this done. Well, there we be. I knocked my banks down a little bit so I can work down there. Got her at about 8 feet down there, and then work our way up to 4 feet, and there we go. And almost 3,000 feet later, you'll end up at the well. And so, yep. All right, let's get on to our next project.